Chris Noth was pulled from the Peloton ads with good reason, for the sexual assault allegations. But I'm not really talking about that, you know. I'm not going to talk about that in depth. What I really want to talk about is the content marketing behind this ad. I mean, it would have been good if it would have been good if if these, I don't know. I just think that people need to vet the people, but you can never know. You never know with like getting brand ambassadors who their character is and what they've done. But I do believe that the intention and the ad itself was a good job. It was a job well done. I think it was great content marketing. It's really unfortunate that we're hearing these stories. They are allegations, but there have been a lot of allegations. Some, you know, spanning back to the 90s from his ex-girlfriend. So this is quite disturbing if any of this is true. But again, I'm not going to focus on that in this video. I really want to focus on the content marketing. So, spoiler alert, if you didn't watch Sex and the City, And Just Like That, the episode, he did die in the first episode. He died. Big died. It was super sad. And why did he die? He was riding this Peloton bike. He was riding it. Allegra Cole is the instructor. He was riding the bike in the episode. Then he had heart problems and then he died. And then right after that, they pull out this commercial, which has now been pulled. But they created this commercial. They put it out, with Mr. Big and Allegra, and sort of like, let's watch it and see it. It's super unfortunate. They had to pull it. And it's good that they pulled it, because you have to be careful who's associated with your brand. So they had to pull it. But aside from that, it was just actually a really cool way to repurpose like content marketing in a way. So first of all, it was product placement that they put that in Sex and the City. Then secondly, creating this ad was now content marketing. So like, you see how like repurposing works? It's like you can do one thing and then you do another thing to spread the awareness more and to push a campaign further. Just thinking about seamless and strategic marketing. So I'm going to play this video. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. It really pushes this video out in the algorithm and encourages me to make more videos. This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pro. We help brands and influencers scale their influence and sales. So if that is useful to you, head on over to our website, click the link down below, and find out how we can help you.
To new beginnings.
To new beginnings. You look great.
So To New Beginnings is him dying in Sex and the City, and now he has a new beginning, working out. This caused him to die, and this is the new beginning, life after death in a way.
I feel great.
You look great. I feel great.
Should we take another ride? Life's too short not to.
And just like that, the world was reminded that regular cycling stimulates and improves your heart, lungs, and circulation, reducing your risk of cardiovascular.
So they're basically trying to tell us that, like, even though in the episode he dies, he's like, let's take another ride. So like, they almost want to encourage people that, like, they don't want to taint the image of the bike. They don't want to blame it on the bike. And that's a very interesting content marketing, because a lot of brands don't want to taint their image in a bad light, because consumers might think, oh, he went on this bike and it caused him to die, so I don't want to get on this bike. I don't want to buy this product. But this ad is kind of encouraging people that, in a way, it's saying just because there was trauma, or just because something bad happened, doesn't mean it's going to happen. And look at his enthusiasm to get back on the bike. And you think that saying something like that is like not going to be effective, but you'll be surprised how gullible, or how much like you'll be surprised about consumer behavior. People just kind of just do things, and you can't even explain it. But if you encourage people to do things, they kind of just will. A lot of people are like sheep. So a lot of people are just going to listen to this and be like, okay, well, he almost died in he died in the episode because of the bike, but they made a commercial and they told us that you're not going to die. And he even wanted to get back on the bike. That's kind of the psychology that they're playing with here. And then I think this is Ryan Reynolds that's like narrating and talking about all the the health benefits of using these bikes.
Diseases. Cycling strengthens your heart muscles, lowers resting pulse, and reduces blood fat levels. He's alive.
And he ends with he's alive. So yeah, this is just to say, yeah, we did product placement in this Sex and the City episode, but ultimately, if you're not gonna die like Big died, if you use our bikes, so use our bikes. It helps with our awareness. And I just think that brands need to think about that, having more dynamic ways to promote their products, because brands always almost like want to oversell you and sell you on a dream and almost a lie. And consumers are just not that dumb anymore. Like, of course you're going to say amazing things about your brand. Of course you're going to say that, and they just won't buy into it. So being able to show your brand in a negative light and then using that to still promote it and actually tell the real facts that no, that is fiction. No, that is fiction. In real life, you're not going to die. And you still get awareness because it's such a big moment. Big's death, that's huge. That's a huge moment for Sex and the City. And it's a huge moment for awareness for the Peloton bike. So they took advantage of that exposure and they just kind of changed the narrative to encourage us to understand, look, it's a safe thing for you to use. And that in itself is great content marketing, if you ask me. Super unfortunate that they had to pull this ad. Super, super unfortunate. But it is what it is. Hey. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. Peace.